So hello everyone, let us start with the topic of the day. Today we'll understand about the cost concept, that is historical cost principle and dual expect accounting principle. Okay, expect accounting principle is first of all understand about the cost concept. When I say cost concept, it means the historical cost principle. Now historical cost principle means that we are understanding historical cost. Historical means at the price at which it was originally purchased. Suppose I purchase an asset and it was purchased originally at some price, say 5 lakhs. So this 5 lakh is considered as a historical cost. Okay. Now, when we understand this concept, we need to understand about the historical concept, cost, and the market value concept. Okay, so we will understand the difference, then we move on further. So when the business records assets, liabilities and equities at their original purchase price in the balance sheet, it is called the historical cost. Okay, it means आपने जो liabilities और equities और assets जो भी आपने खरीदा है, जो कुछ भी कंपनी में परचेज हुआ है, that will be recorded at its original purchase price, that is original cash value, that is the cost price, that is basically without any changes in the cost, exact cost price. Okay, balance sheet we have discussed about this. So whatever we're writing at its cost price. Okay, now जब हम cost price की बात करते हैं तो we need to understand the market price also. Okay, so cost price is the price at which it is purchased, right? Suppose a company purchased plant and machinery in 2010 for rupees 100 lakhs. Okay, and current price of this asset is in 2018 the market value is 500 lakhs. That means the property price has increased. Okay, but still it will be recorded in the books of accounts in the balance sheet with this price only. You will not write the market value price in the balance sheet, though it is inflating or though it is deflating. हम ऊपर हो रही हो मार्केट प्राइस या नीचे हो रही हो मार्केट प्राइस, हम हमेशा कॉस्ट प्राइस ही बैलेंस शीट में लिखेंगे. ठीक है, इसका रेलेवेंस क्या होता है, विल अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट इट. Now, cost concept means the concept states that all the assets should be recorded in the books of accounts at the purchase price. That means at the cost price. Okay, cost price means जिस price पे आपने खरीदा है, that is original purchase price. Which includes, अब ये बहुत important चीज होती है, जो कोई भी asset आप purchase करते हैं, you must always include the cost of acquisition, the transportation, installation charges of that asset in the cost price only. Okay, so this is very important that आप जो बैलेंस शीट में कुछ भी शो करते हैं, सपोज आपने मशीनरी खरीदी 7 lakhs की और उसके साथ इंस्टॉलेशन चार्जेस, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन चार्जेस एंड फ्रेट चार्जेस वो भी इंक्लूड होते हैं. तो अगर सपोज ट्रांसपोर्टेशन चार्जेस, फ्रेट चार्जेस 70,000 है, तो टोटल वैल्यू ऑफ द मशीन एट द कॉस्ट प्राइस विल बी 7,70,000. अंडरस्टूड. The concept is also called the historical cost principle or historical cost concept. The main objective is to adopt this concept in recording the fixed assets. अब ये concept हम इसलिए यूज कर रहे हैं because हमको सिर्फ fixed assets को record करना है at the original cost price. Okay, because they can be easily verifiable from the source documents. Now you understand the meaning of source documents. That is the evidence you have with you. When you purchase something, you get the invoices, you get the bills, you get the receipts, right? So because of these source documents, आपके पास एक verification होता है, एक evidence होता है that this asset or this machinery was purchased at this particular price 5 years ago or 10 years ago or 15 years ago. So आपके पास एक proof होता है, right? एक proof of evidence होता है, right? So this is the most important relevance of this cost principle concept. Okay, so there is an example based on this. It is an easy example. It tells you the difference between the current market price and the this cost price. Okay, so this example is not easy. Now you purchase some asset at rupees 5 million 10 years ago, but still you will find that the current market price of this asset is 30 million. That means over a period of 10 years, this price has increased to 30 million, but still we will record in the balance sheet this asset at this original price of 5 million. Okay, so the usage of market value is that market value actually tells you that what is the worth of your asset in today's market. Okay, what is the value of this asset, and what is the resale value, or what can be the resale value of this asset in today's scenario. Okay, so this is the major benefit significance of market value. Okay, it tells you actually your building has become now the most best commercial facilities in town because of improved location, transportation and communication, and accordingly company can make some changes in their policies. The cost of this asset is recorded at the date of the acquisition cost. Okay, it means you will record the asset in the books of accounts, so that is in the balance sheet, at the date at which it was purchased. The acquisition cost may be discussed that includes all the expenditure which is necessary to prepare the asset for its use. Suppose you purchase a candy manufacturing machine and you purchase this machine for 7 lakhs. Okay. Now you want to install it in your factory. Okay. You want to have to pay for its insurance also. You have to pay for its installation charges, your freight charges. So all these charges will be included in the acquisition cost of the candy manufacturing machine. Okay, so the important limitation of this cost principle is that it does not show the true worth of the business. Obviously, because अगर आपका cost price lower है and आपकी market value of that asset increase हो रही है, okay, that means आप अपनी net worth और net assets जो company के हैं वो lower show कर रहे हैं. That means आपके profits भी कम दिखाएंगे. ठीक है. Next is market value base is not a reliable base, obviously, because market value either keeps on increasing or decreasing, and secondly market value has no evidence of proofs of evidence or no source documents available for the market value. So that is why it is not a reliable source, and also it is not a standard base for recording the transactions in the balance sheet, because there are different market values for different time periods. Okay. Cost become the basis of all the subsequent accounting transactions of the asset. Now once you have recorded the asset in the original cost price in the balance sheet, then all the further transactions will take place on the basis of cost price. Suppose every year depreciation is to be applied on the asset, so it will be calculated on the basis of cost price only. Okay, and second thing is, obviously, when you sell this asset after a period of say 10 years, okay, so we'll actually come to know about the profit on the sale of this asset, because we'll subtract the market value and the remaining cost value, and then you will actually get the profit on the sale of that asset. Okay, so what is the importance? It prevents asset overvaluation in a volatile market. Volatile means fluctuating market. That is, the if the value of an asset is either increasing or value of the asset is either decreasing, but still we are recording it at the cost price. And it helps in calculating for us the capital expenditures, because actually we are dividing the cost of this asset over a period of number of useful years of the asset. Okay, so it is a very important concept of historical cost principle. Now, third one is you have the proofs of evidence as well as the source documents available with you, so you can actually retrieve the original price of that asset. Okay. And lastly, it is not applicable to marketable securities because they're always subject to market risk. And for the accountants, it is very easy and a reliable base for them to record the transactions in the books of accounts. So there is no chaos. They can actually determine the actual profit of the asset at the time of sale of the asset. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. The subsequent number of years. तो मार खाएगी भाई बहुत बुरी तरह. कहाँ गया मेरा पेज?